Well, as you can see, Fluval Flex is doing really well. I will be changing out the sand. I don't think it's really doing itself any favours with the sand. As you know, we've been through hell and back with this tank, and I have changed the lighting, I've changed the filtration, and now I'm happy with it. It is completely stable between water changes. As you can see, the new Anubias on the wood's doing well. It does change it into a dark water tank for the time being, because the waters, the tannings I should say, is leaching out of that wood, but that's not a biggie. Still got a lot of snails, which I'm going to be dealing with as we go on. I do believe that if I was to spend my own money on this again, I would probably go for one without the built-in filtration, such as the Deneural ones, which you know I've got the Den. Purely on the basis is that, first of all, I took out all of the filtration anyway, and just put a little, well, as you can see there, that's in there, and I put a pickup in there as well, Eheim pickup. And to be fair, the water is always crystal clear. Yeah, you've got algae at the bottom, which I've left there because obviously this is going to have shrimp, and it's going to have a sucker fish in there, probably a catfish, sub description. So if people ask me what I would do and what I would put in here, it's really not suitable for anything large. It's really not suitable for any kind of quantity fish. So your live bearers would be probably fine in here. You could always do it as an ornamental garden type aquarium. As I say, now with my normal filtration it's fine. So would I spend this sort of money again? No. I mean, the size of the tank is tiny, so yes. 57 litres, you can take 7 litres off for your stuff in there, so it's only a 50 litre tank anyway. But having said that, they are good tanks. I mean, you know, I can't knock it. Yes, when I got it, the pad at the bottom was all creased up and not very good. The Deneural one actually come built in, so you haven't got to worry about that. Yes, I've changed the lighting. You know, if you added up what I've actually put in here to make this what I would consider an absolutely peachy tank without any issues, I would probably have to say another £150. So no, I don't expect it to be great. But having said that, it's looking okay. I have changed the lid. I will be changing that back. I think personally this would be an ideal beta tank or better tank. Perhaps if you had a pair of something in there rather small, maybe dwarf cichlids. You see doing a little sign dance there, look. which is good, they do that quite often. I would kind of like to see shrimp in here. I wouldn't probably put Amanos in there. I probably would stick with cherries or something like that. But yeah, so the Flex, am I happy with it? I am now. I think this is fantastic. Obviously the sand isn't doing this any favours, so that kind of will be swapped out. But yeah, I think it's good. Value for money, maybe not. You will notice, you know, the actual, I would say the black silicone was quite messy. I tidied that up a little bit. Do I like this? Yeah. The carved glass, I don't know about the curved glass. I don't know. But there you go. So we have got a little update, several months on, of how I feel about it. It was very easy to set up as a tank initially. It took a long time to cycle the tank due to that. The immediate that's in the bottom, you know, if you want a bacteria build up of any considering, you can use rock in a tank and a deep sand bed. I'm going to move that out and probably put in something a bit different to make it good for bacterial cultivation. But there you go guys, you have a good one and be safe. Thank you.